Hello everybody, welcome back to Trine. We're at part 5 with the Crystal Caverns, and as you might have noticed, this video is a little bit longer than the previous ones.
By 12 seconds.
A little bit more than that. This one's up to like 17. I know the previous ones were like 12 something, so we're...
I think the last one was like 16 minutes.
Oh, wasn't? For some reason I thought...
Yeah, it was 16:20.
Okay, that's not too bad then. I guess it's a trend that I'm warning against ahead of time because there are some levels that... Oh, wait, hold on. What?
You've gone sexy crazy.
I'm swinging, flying. That this was a glitch that I did not know about until I was recording this. So that was apparently if you're too close to the ground and you try and swing off of something like that, you will swing around like a derp, which is just delightful. But
he's blowing fire. Stop him.
Yeah. In fact, is this the first time we've seen those enemies?
I think so.
Gotta kick them into the spikes. Yeah, the fire breathers.
Are those dead bodies acting as spike hazards?
Those are just spike hazards. They're not dead bodies, they're like crystal structures.
Oh, I thought I saw a dead body fall in there.
Well, there was the one I kicked in there, like a boss.
Oh, something fell from the ceiling.
Oh yeah, there was crystal stuff raining down.
Oh, let's eat it.
You know, I would not recommend it. It probably wouldn't feel very good going down, and it would definitely not feel good coming back up or coming back out.
Okay.
Yeah, I would not recommend it. My doctor was just telling me I should probably have less glass in my diet. I know, it's weird.
But he didn't say anything about coal.
Coal. Delicious carbon. Just raw carbon. Well, carbon-based organisms, that's close enough.
Yeah. Did you know that both diamonds and coal are both pure carbon?
It's true. It's true.
And there's a third form of pure carbon, but I forget what it is. Like black diamond or something. There's something else?
I can't remember exactly what a black diamond is, but I don't know if it's anything special. I know that diamonds, it's just like super pressurized.
But pure carbon comes in at least 3 forms, I believe.
That sounds about right. And right here I'm trying fruitlessly to use this gigantic hand, this fist thing.
Why don't you just put like 12 boxes on there?
Well, that's one way to do it, and one method that I'm about to use right here is something that I'll use time and time again because it's really convenient. That's not it. I just barely not make it, is to actually summon that platform, that plank in the middle of the air, and then as it's falling, jump on it and then jump off of it, just in enough time to get some distance off it. So I'm going to do that right here. And
you did it!
That strategy is so exploitable.
How did you do that? Are you the secret man?
I'm a wizard. Well, literally the guy is a wizard. But
you know all the secrets.
Every single one, man. No, that's a strategy that I abuse the fuck out of in this game, really. It's so exploitable, and it works so well. And it really shouldn't.
I'm gonna get you. I'm coming. I'm gonna get you. I got you. Oh, no!
Fist of fucking
that hurts. But don't worry, I'll get up. And then I'm gonna get you. Go get him, Phil! You got it! Oh, no! Oh, Steve, avenge me.
Kicks him into the wall. Phil. And one more!
Okay, Phil is still alive. Phil's gonna get you. Phil, he's just waiting there.
All the skeletons.
Phil died! He wasn't even... He was, like, standing!
I know, poor guy. I'm not sorry.
Phil.
Epic Phil.
Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum boo ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Pick one of those 3 and that'll be the noise.
Another really nice background image here. It's really pretty, real pretty.
There's an iris in the background.
Yeah, some sort of circular thing.
It's got eyelashes.
Yeah, it's very pretty. But
you know what's another game we should play for this channel that has about 200 parts worth?
Oh god, I'm scared. What is it?
Tales of Symphonia. That's a great
I
game.
love Tales of the Tales series.
Yeah. Have you played Symphonia?
Yes, and my
my favorite. That's my favorite RPG of all time, and I'm not a big RPG guy.
Oh, it's so long. That's what she said, but seriously, it's so long.
And I spent a year and a half, although less time than it should have taken, getting max grade in order to get everything it would let you keep for the next part.
Right, yes.
And when I finally found a way to do it quickly and then did it, I fucking... I forgot to do what the whole point I was redoing was to finish off the what's the guy's name? The chef guy.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but like I was trying to finish that, and I missed I missed both of the two places that you can never go back to, Palmascott and Ozette. They both got destroyed. I went back through the game. I played through the game. I missed my chance like second time at Palmascott. Saved a little late, and I was like, now I gotta start over 2.5 hours of playthrough time, or just continue on. I'm like, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. At that point, just keep soldiering on.
Anyone who beat that game 100%, you're insane.
That game.
It takes a minimum of 3 playthroughs.
Yeah, it's a long game, and 100%ing it is a sad and distant dream, honestly.
Although one of the fun things about that game is just trying to find all those secret spots, like in the overworld, where you trigger conversations.
Yeah, those were always cool.
I mean, even late. I mean, like, way late into the game. Like, almost a year after I played, when I'd done so many things, the game had been beaten for hours. I would be running through the field, and all of a sudden I'd trigger a conversation. I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah, it's crazy how that stuff happens. Honestly, the first time I played it, I just assumed they were all scripted, but as I started more, I was like, holy shit.
Something can happen at any point, like, just in the weird places.
Just super case specific, and if you have these people in your active party at such a time, then oh god.
And if you go on this corner of the grass in this distant land, right?
Yes, sometimes that's how it felt. Yeah.
It was really funny too. But there were 2 things I had to wait almost for the end of the game in order to encounter, but they've been talked about throughout the game that I thought they were more important than they were. There was the thing with I think their name was Clara. She had been turned into a monster, and you're supposed to save her. And her husband dies, but like he's attempting to save her, and all this. And they talk about her, and literally like at the end of the game, you encounter her between Palmascott and whatever else is around there, like traveling, and you're able to save her. And then there was another thing which had to do with like the magic bird. I forget what it was. It was this bird that was living in a tree in this little patch of like a hill mound, indented hill mound, like somewhere in the land, but you couldn't encounter it till like late in the game.
No.
And there was another one that was kind of like talked about a whole bunch of times.
No.
It's just interesting how that was. Because I knew about it early on. I'm like, waiting, where are these things?
Yeah, there's lots of things like that in that game, and it's a fantastic game. It's nothing I would ever do for a series of videos because it would take so long. I don't have it in me.
I can't wait for Might and Magic.
I mean, like I said, man, if you have the stomach for it to do all that, to record all of it,
I already did.
I just hope people will actually watch it, because man, oh man, that's gonna be.
Well, they'll watch it.
Long.
We'll make them watch it.
Oh, that honestly sounds dreadful to be forced to watch that. I'll hundreds of videos.
That's a fun game.
Hundreds, but, I'm sure it's a fun game to play. One of my buddies was big into the Might and Magic series way back when, but I never did play them myself, so unfortunately.
Oh no, don't worry, you'll have fun.
Here we go. I'm coming in dry.
It'll start. How's this? The very first video has a very big surprise.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Not the first video, then the second for sure. The first video is just me picking my stats.
The whole video, oh jeez.
Most of it.
Well, you heard it here, folks. When we start the Might and Magic series, just skip the first video. Let's watch the last couple minutes.
I will give you one clue though. I name all the characters people we know.
Okay.
Some we know personally.
Okay.
Some not as personally, but we love them anyway.
Okay.
But one of the characters, every time I've ever played this game, I've never changed his name, because it is just that awesome.
Okay.
His name is Zoltan.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't change the name. You can never come up with a better name than Zoltan.
Is that the name of the... I feel like that's from something. That's from, Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh, is it? Okay, because
yeah.
it's an ancient Greek name.
Oh, I didn't know that, okay.
Yeah, I was watching on TV, and apparently there was a Greek guy, and it was like, Pamish and Zoltan or something. I'm like, what? I never knew it was a real name, and then my dad told me about it.
Yeah, good enough for me.
The thing was, whenever I play the game, I can never think of a better name than Zoltan, so I always keep it.
Well, works for me. But, well, anyway, we've been venturing forth.
We're underwater now.
We are, yes, there are some underwater sections in this game. Because the knight is so big and he's got this heavy armor, he just sinks like a rock in this fucking water. He just sinks down. The thief and the wizard are actually able to swim around. There's actually one item that we can get in this game that allows the carrier of the item to have infinite water breathing, which is actually quite nice. Only one person can carry it, though.
Is it a spoon?
It's not a spoon. I give
up then. I have no clue.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too useful. And it's not a scuba mask either, because that would be kind of
Well, I mean, maybe if it was a spoon, you could, kind of spoon the water away, and then you'd give, pockets of air, right? Push the water in the air.
Yeah, if you did it fast enough, that would totally work.
Yeah,
but
drowning is not such a big deal anymore.
Well, the whole being able to do it fast enough would be a challenge, and I don't think it'd be possible for a person to do it. But it's fun to dream. In any case, it's something we can look forward to later on. So we'll have a designated swimmer once we reach a certain point, which is kind of nice. But for now, we gotta be quick, gotta be snappy about that shit, and more experience up above.
There's pulsations going on and stuff in the background and foreground.
Yes, lots of gold, treasure, wonders, things abound, and we can't do shit with any of it, unfortunately.
It reminds me of the Mummy series. In every ending of the Mummy movie, somebody tries to steal some of the gold.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Some are lucky and some are not. Benny steals the gold and dies.
Yep.
Whatever the nerd brother steals the gold, but he actually keeps something that was needed. Although I guess he didn't steal it. It was Benny who took it, but he kept some of it.
Yep. Benny and the Jets. Oh boy, yes, maybe we're taking a lesson from that, because we're not. Oh yeah, I don't know why I was trying to stop the thing. I guess I was just trying to get down to the other side. Oh, and the big
poo ball, right?
It's a giant ball of dung, like those dung beetles will roll. And these fucking bats in this game, my god, these things are bastards.
Bats suck in every game.
Each and every one of them is a bastard. There's
bats in Might and Magic.
I bet they're assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing will match the assholery of the Zubats from that one cave in Pokemon. I mean, God, you set one foot in that cave.
Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned it to you, but I downloaded a patch for Might and Magic, so everything works perfectly in it. And I was concerned about two dungeons that I'd never been able to actually beat before. Mm-hmm. One is for a quest, and one is completely meaningless. When we eventually get to that, I will tell you why. But it just didn't work. The patch fixes everything, which is cool. So like, I actually got to experience new places I'd never been able to play before. Because like when I first had the game, it was kind of corrupted. It's interesting, but
I gotcha. But yeah, the bats in this game are super duper annoying. The fact that they fly around so quickly, it makes them very hard to hit. I guess ideally you would want to shoot at them as the thief with her multi-arrow shot, but even then it's kind of a crapshoot, kind of literally. And they do so much damage in the later difficulties. It's really disproportionate to how much they should be doing. I mean, it does not take more than a few to just drain your health bar completely. They're super annoying. Thankfully, there is an easy way to dispatch them. I'm sorry?
You know what those bats do to me?
What do they do?
They drive me bats.
Man, they drive you batty. Thankfully, there is one relatively quick way to dispatch them in towards the...
bite off their heads.
No, if only we could Ozzy Osbourne them.
Yeah.
That easy. But actually, the knight gets his third ability that I mentioned earlier does have like a secondary attack that works really good at dispatching lots of weak enemies super quickly. But we won't be seeing that for a little ways. So for now, we gotta deal with them the old-fashioned way, with swords and arrows and being fucking awesome, and being a motherfucking wizard.
Yay!
One of my favorite cards in Cards Against Humanity.
He's a wizard, and he knows it, and he likes it.
Let's kick him out, yeah! Fucking kick attack. Love that shit.
When you play fighting games, what do you go for? Balanced, heavy, or speed?
I usually go for balanced. I mean, talking about Smash Brothers from a little while ago, I was always a Mario guy.
But I always go for speed.
Speed's usually a pretty good choice.
In Smash Brothers, that doesn't really apply. I do different things. Like I go for Link and Kirby in the first game, Link and Fox in the second game, and then I'm all about Lucas and Toon Link in the third game. But like when it comes to Street Fighter, like I go for Ryu, so Ryu's pretty fast. When it goes to Tekken, I go for characters like
Kangaroo.
I mean, maybe I go kind of balanced, but the characters I never choose really are strength characters. So that's the thing. I can't stand powerful, slow, heavy hit characters.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people that do, honestly. People that play these games. Most of them go for the speed or the balanced. I don't think I've ever met anybody that plays the game seriously and like goes only the heavy.
Well, I mean, yeah, you just go Tekken and meet anyone who plays with Jack, any Jack, and there's your heavy character. Or Marduk. Marduk is the dumbest character ever.
Are they popular characters or something?
I don't think so. I mean, Jack maybe, but not Marduk.
Okay, I got you.
Nobody likes Marduk.
Really played
if you like Marduk please tell us in the comments so we can downvote you.
Oh, that's not very nice. We don't discriminate here except for Marduk people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're not really playing any of the new Tekkens.
I've actually not really played any of the Tekken games, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fighting game guy, to be honest.
Then we shall play one.
Because I'm not a big fighting game guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, like...
That'll be a fun video.
Because I don't like fighting games?
Yeah.
My mind.
We're gonna record some shit when these videos are, when we finish recording today. We're gonna record some new stuff.
Oh boy.
Let's do some co-op stuff.
Well, I can already see where this is going.
Yeah, we'll do some like one-ups.
Well, I mean, I still wouldn't be opposed to it. We just have to coordinate to make sure.
Like I said, I while I do tailor this channel heavily off Brain Scratch comms, and I do take some influence from Game Grumps or Tabuscus or a lot of things, I like to think of us as our very own channel, and I don't like to think we're limited to anything.
No.
You know, it's like this. We're Brain Scratch comms with some of Game Grumps' humor, and some of Tabuscus' styling.
Right.
In that, you know, we're a commentary channel about silly but somewhat serious commentary where you finish most of the games we play, or when we're opening a game we'll finish it, but we'll do one-ofs, or we'll do just random things, and we'll be very silly.
Well,
No, we're a smorgasbord.
Right, and that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, when it comes to the game choice, I'd rather have a say in it. I'm just not a big fighting game guy.
You could challenge me to games, I don't mind.
Well, I mean, I don't know about challenging. It's more just
You
what
wish to
would
challenge me?
what would fit best for making an entertaining video. There are a lot of games that I love playing.
What's
but
really
I know
entertaining is you getting really frustrated from me like whooping you in something. That's very
No,
entertaining.
I guess that's a personal preference. And people in the
Oh, I'm
comments.
sorry. It won't be entertaining for you, but it'll be entertaining for the audience. This is what I mean.
Right. Well, that's one thing I've always questioned, and people in the comments are welcome to to voice their opinions. But like I've always been kind of split on whether people like the not rage quit, but people raging while playing video games. Do people enjoy that?
Oh, for sure.
'Cause I
There's
don't.
a video. Look up a video. There's a video called Super Mario Frustration, and it's this Israeli guy.
Well, frustration. That whole video is staged, or not the video, but the commentary is staged.
My mic came out by accident, and now it's stuck under my chair.
I can hear you.
I can't get it away.
You're I mean, I was still able to hear you, so you're probably fine. Oh, well, now I can't hear you. Oh. I can hear something. Maybe? Oh, no, that's the actual video. As I cannot hear you right now. Am I just talking to myself? Can the recording hear me? I'm just talking to myself, aren't I? I'm talking to myself.
I hate the way my room is set up. My fucking mic gets stuck in my damn chair, and then it gets unplugged and shit.
Nah, that'll get you.
Well, before we end the video, I'll finish off by saying, so if you watch Super Mario Frustration, it's this guy trying to play what is, I believe, the bonus world of Super Mario 1, and or maybe even a hack or something.
It was a hack.
But yeah, but anyway, he's playing it, and he gets through, and he's like, and he's going crazy though. He's like, "Oh, Mario, you're going to do that again." And he's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?" He's like, "Okay, don't you do it." And he's going crazy. And then the game shuts off on him, and he fucking loses it, and then that's the end of the video. And it had like millions of views.
Well, I'm pretty sure that particular video is actually staged commentary. Like the video stuff was recorded way ahead of time, and some.
No, but even if it's fake or real, people still like it. If nobody liked the rage stuff, it wouldn't matter if it was fake. People wouldn't like it because most people don't know whether it's fake or real. That's the question they have to ask themselves.
Well, it depends on the delivery. I feel like if someone is genuinely like pissed off and they're not enjoying themselves, personally, I don't really like watching that. I like someone who's enjoying what they do.
I don't like watching someone who's just going crazy, but I like it when they do it in jest. If they're getting mad, but they're aware that they're still in front of an audience, then usually like the Game Grumps will get mad, but they'll do it tastefully. It will be like reserved madness. Right. It's all. I don't mind that. Yeah, and that's fair enough. It's all in the delivery, and it's all in making it in good taste is, I think, for some harder than others. I don't know. I'm yet to see a whole lot of that type of stuff that I end up enjoying. But maybe it's just a personal preference thing. Alright, so post in the comments if you would like to see me or Super Hobbit get really, really mad during a playthrough.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Well, on that happy note, that ends this video. We'll see you guys next time with part 6. Thanks for watching, everyone.